Hello, everyone. I promised to read 3 poems by Carol Ann Duffy from her anthology, Christmas Poems. And today we have the first, and it's entitled The King of Christmas. And it's all about the medieval ritual of appointing a Lord of Misrule. And here it is. Bored, the Baron mooched in his manor on the brink of belligerence. Life lacked glamour and Christmas was coming. The Baroness, past her best, oozed ennui, stitched away at a tapestry. The old retainer polished brass. The Baron felt like kicking his arse. Outside the leaded window, snow on snow. The ground an inkless folio. What to do to enliven life? To put some fizz on the viz of the wife? Even the hounds, in a stupor, snored. The son and heir, party pooper, piously prone in prayer, as per. What would the king do? London's mayor. Oh, gentry, clergy, artisans, serfs would soon pitch up on the baron's turf, but a gloomy grey, smoky snide drifted, semi-paralysed. The Baron cursed. Then the Baroness looked up from her cruel, murmured, "Appoint a Lord of Misrule." Apprentices were poked from straw, lined up, scratching in the hall, alongside yeomen and glovers, weavers, smiths, brewers, cordwainers. A cake with a berried bean was baked, and he who bit on the bean was booked as King of Christmas, whose writ ran good. Now, Willis Spear, anarchic fellow, in pantaloons of violent yellow, had done his share of poaching and wenching, any villainy you care to mention, and he stuck his tongue. Bean gleam, drool in the Baron's face. "All bow, all kneel, my lord's a fool. 12 days and nights I am Lord of Misrule." On the first day of Christmas, William decreed all labouring men were to lie abed. Wives, instead, must enter taverns, mimic slatterns, carouse, booze, shriek, stagger home, skirts in pleats. This also applied to the Baroness, who spent 6 sick sessions in the same silk dress. No school for the young, no traitors hung, no work to be done, no church bells rung. Priests were attired in petticoats, pretty ribbons at their throats. A monkey, dressed in a silver suit, was served at table in the Baron's seat. Servants walked upon their hands, and all night long the pissed band. Then William sent out far and wide to scour the snowy countryside for poets, astrologers, fools, magicians, gave them all official positions, gorgeous robes, coin-plump purses, commissioned rude and filthy verses, made no marks famous, had the Baron's horoscope cast beneath Uranus. The baronial pile was a transformed place, crazy candlelight on painted face. The son and heir, finger stocked to purge prayer, was squeezed, snogged by each lass there. The Baroness, who'd taken to mead, was ordered to wait on her own maid, quid pro quo. Outside, 12 glovers made a moon of snow. Regaled by this frenzied bacchanalia, oxter deep in a barrel of ale, the Baron mused. Up on the flagpole, Will Spear's leggings kicked at heaven. On the frozen moat, children skated. In his very own chair, a mangy monkey masticated. The odds were even, evens odd. Dear God, the bishop's bottom was being used for bull's-eye. All was mockery, sorcery, debauchery, anarchy, larceny. And yet, the party had a Yuletide sparkle. Every fruit wrapped in tinsel. Plump geese roasting, marzipan mangers. Everywhere angels, baubles, candles. Will Spear, too, surveyed the scene, serene in the pose of a natural leader, enthroned on the back of a docile donkey who chomped hay from the palm of the monkey. 12th night drew near. Will ordered everyone there to bed, to return by morn with a sober head. "Prepare for the final feast," he said. Silence fell. Subtle snow. In the arms of a girl, freed from his stocks, the son and heir smiled in his sleep. Baron and Baroness, ditto, Bellotto, a jumbly-fumbly marital heap. Masters and servants topped and tailed, and then the snow ceased, and the moon shone down on its own cold twin, alone on the lawn. There never was such a spread as Spear supplied, so legend has it. All day he had them, baking, basting, battering, blanching, boiling, broiling, caramelizing, chopping, creaming, dicing, drizzling, filleting, glazing, grating, grilling, grinding, kneading, mincing, mixing, peeling, pickling, poaching, rendering, roasting, scalding, searing, simmering, tossing, trussing, whipping, till the ancient table groaned and creaked like the fallen oak of its sylvan past. Then a blast from a trumpet, each glass filled. The banquet started at a prompt from the Lord of Misrule. He farted. And the Baron would remember his laughing wife. The son and heir marry the love of his life. Amen. The priest led everyone across the fields when the feast was finished to church, to kneel, give thanks, while a boy and a monkey swang from the bell. And so passed Willie Spear's Noel. Goodbye.